Cool. Okay, so yeah, ring ring. So you're answering the phone.
Hey, hello, this is Atlas Roofing.
Hey Roman, what's going on?
It's going good, man. Who's this?
Good, good. Hey, it's Ballin. Hey, really quick, I noticed you only have 63 reviews. Are you guys new here in San Diego?
Oh no, we've been around for like 10 plus years.
Oh, really? 10 years? Okay.
Yeah. Are you a
But,
customer? You need a roof? You need an estimate?
well, I was just looking at the reviews, but actually, what I was calling for is I built a system for roofers to help them get more reviews, and I wanted to do it for free for you, just for feedback. I want to get you 25 free reviews. You got 30 seconds?
Oh, I get these calls a lot. A lot of people call me to help me out with reviews and stuff.
Oh, so what are they telling you? How are they going to help you with getting reviews?
I don't know. They say they got some AI stuff and whatnot. I don't know. They just. I get a lot of cold calls like yours.
Yeah, cold calls are never fun, right? Well, listen, really quick. I mean, our system's completely different, but are you actively asking for reviews? Because I mean, you have 63. You've been around for 10 years, right?
Yeah. I mean, we kind of just have our customers leave it if they want. It's nothing we focus on.
So how come you're not focusing on it?
Busy roofing.
Oh, so are you booked out for the next 6 months?
I mean, we could take on more business, but it's kind of slow and steady. But you know, you don't know what you don't know. So
For sure, no, for sure. Well, one of the biggest things with getting reviews is obviously it's going to increase your rankings and stuff. So let me ask you a couple quick questions. So other than just asking people, right? Like, hey, would you leave me a review if you want to? Have you tried anything else?
oh man, we're just mom and popping it over here.
Okay, so mom and pop. So how many crews do you have? Is it just literally you, or do you have a couple crews?
No, I got two crews. I'm working with a crew right now, but
Okay.
yeah.
Are you on the roof right now?
No, my guys are. I'm just over
Okay.
here babysitting.
You're making sure they don't slip off the roof when OSHA shows up?
Yeah.
Right, there you go.
But hey, man, it was great talking with you. I gotta run. I gotta take care of these guys.
Oh, really quick though. So again, this is something that's completely free. So I know you get a lot of these cold calls or whatever. I'm sure no one's offered you something for free. There's no cost to getting these 25 reviews. It's only going to take us a couple minutes here just to go over it. So just babysit them, make sure they don't fall, but just give me a minute. I mean, obviously,
sure.
you know, reviews are important because you are asking for them, right?
Yeah, I mean, I barely go on Google, but
Well, where do you get most of your calls from? Let me ask you that then.
To our office.
No, but like where are they coming from?
Like, where they're coming from? Oh, I have no idea.
No idea, right? Okay.
No idea.
I bet you get a couple from Google, but
you get a lot of referrals.
You know what that means? That means you do a great job, which also means you should have more reviews.
Gotcha.
Right? If you have referrals, it means you're doing an awesome job. And so, look, let me ask really quick, just to make sure this even fits in. How many jobs are you doing a month, roughly?
We're doing about two a week, so eight to 10 roofs.
Okay, so you're doing 90 roofs a year, give or take, slow time, whatever, give or take.
Yeah, that's about right.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, you've have 900 customers.
I think so. Yeah.
Right. And so obviously you're not getting 900 referrals, right? So you're getting calls from other places, but we can increase your calls from Google by these reviews here. Do you even know where you're ranking?
I no clue.
Let's take a look. So let me just look really quick. So Atlas Roofing, and then I would just literally, this is Scott. This is the typing, One key thing here, I know we're role playing, but just so I can, this is kind of important, is when I'm scrolling through, I'm speaking about this because you're not seeing my screen. I was going to share my screen. That's why I didn't. So I'm just going to go, okay, let's take a look. Let's find out where you are. Roofers, San Diego, California. All right. So it looks like we've got roofing specialists, Accent Roofing, Peak Builders. Okay. So you're not on the first page. Let's take a look on page 2. Attic Shield, California First. Okay, you're not on page 2. You're not on page 3. And so and the reason I'm naming off roofing companies, I'm naming off big ones like they have 1,100 reviews or 400 reviews. sometimes, and I would say like 50% of the time, you will name one off that's a competitor, and your customer's going to go, "Oh, I freaking hate that guy." And if you can get that out of them, it's an easy sale. So that's why I'm just to explain why I'm doing this. But yes, oh, here you are. Okay, so you're the third one on the second page. So there's 20 listings per page, right? So third one, what did I say? Second page, third one on the fourth page. There's 20 listings per page, so you're 62. That means your customer has to go through 62 people before they get to you. If my roof is leaking and my wife's yelling at me to get it fixed, and me, I've been taking 2 weeks to get on it because that's how we are. Do you think I'm going to go through 62 companies to find you?
Nope.
No. And so that's where you can fill in these gaps, is getting those leads. Now, do you know why you're ranked there? Has anybody ever explained this to you?
No.
Okay. So
yeah, I barely look at that thing. we do all referrals. We get a lot of referrals.
Yeah, again, which is great, but you did mention that you could use some more work, right?
For sure.
So that's what we want to do here, is we want to get you those reviews. So, okay, so here's how ranking works. So one of the biggest things you can do is get reviews, consistently getting reviews. And so to make sure that, you're telling Google that you're relevant, you are doing work still, and you're an open business, right? How does Google know if you get one review every 6 months? It doesn't know if you're just, a handyman or a real roofing company, right? So that's first thing. Second thing, which is really hard, is to make sure that the reviews are going to have some keywords in there, right? And most of your customers are not going to be like, "Hey, Roman, how do I write this review up for you? Do I write, he did a roof repair with gray shingles and yada, yada in San Diego," right? They're not going to do that. So the other important thing that you can do to combat that is reply to these reviews. And you want to reply to them in a way that Google wants to see some of these good keywords. So
gotcha. Is there like a certain amount of leads that we'll get by working with you?
So, okay. So again, it's all about ranking, right? So there's no number to it, right? It's all going to depend on your rankings. It's going to depend on how many people are looking, right? I have no idea how many people are looking in San Diego, but here's what I can tell you is that 95% of clicks happen on that first page of Google, right? The other 5% are happening on ads, which, have you ever ran ads before?
Nope.
Right. They're expensive, ridiculously expensive, right? So it's going to be ads and organic, which is down below, but 95% are happening on that first page. In that top section is 87% of clicks, right? In the top 3 spots. So how many clicks do you think you're getting? Like, what do you think the difference is going to be between clicks between page 4 and even on the first page, even halfway on the first page, right? It's a 9-day difference. So the exact amount, no, that's not how Google works, right? If you want exact amount, sure, you could pay Google $10,000 in a month and they'll tell you an exact amount, but I'm sure you don't want to do that. Otherwise, you've been doing that already.
Yeah, kind of not too familiar with all that stuff, but you said I get 25 free reviews. Like how do I get that? You said.
Yeah, so basically, it's a system that we built. And what we'll do is we'll go back through your old customers. We just need the name, address, phone number. We don't even need all that. We just need their name and phone number. We'll send them out a text message, but it's a little bit different on how we do it. We'll send out a text message. We donate a meal if they write you a review, and we'll do that. It's actually a 2-week trial that we do for that. Okay. I'm pitching my stuff. Sorry, this is completely different than merchant on that part.
No,
that's
a good.
I'm like, how do I flip this without my lead magnet? I can't live flip it. But anyway, it's a 2-week trial. So if you end up getting more than 25 reviews, you get to keep them. After that, it's $199 a month, and we'll continually ask for reviews. But more importantly, that's part of it. Like, we went over part of it, right? The other thing is there's a lot more to it than ranking. I mean, you can have 1,000 reviews if you're on page 2. It doesn't matter, right? Having 1,000 reviews and being on page 2 is like buying a Lamborghini, putting it in your garage, and never filling it with gas. What is the point, right? So the other things you need to do on top of getting reviews is you need to make Google posts, and these posts have to have keywords in them. Are you making posts at all?
No.
Right. So that's another big roofing. One. Yeah, just roofing, right? That's another big thing to do is obviously make Google posts and upload images. So do you take images of your current jobs?
Yeah, we take a lot of photos of jobs.
So you want to get those on Google. You want people to see your beautiful work, right? Like, look what Roman did today. This is awesome. And so you want to get those on Google. You make sure that they're geotagged correctly. and whatnot. And then you want to make sure you have keywords. The keywords have the SEO descriptions to them, and your descriptions has a SEO keywords in them. Have you even gone into your listing?
No, not at all.
Okay, so none of these, none of this stuff exists. Well, listen, so the other thing we do is we actually help people rank on Google. So we also have a software that will take care of all this for you. And just because we're running short on time, I would go over everything it does again, right?
Okay.
So like posting, doing this, getting reviews. We're going to reply to your reviews. You know, we're going to do the keywords, the SEO keywords in your descriptions, yada, 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 all that. And normally it's $1,000, or for you do $1,000. So normally it's $2,000 a month with $1,000 setup fee. But right now there's actually a scholarship for any mom and pa roofing companies in California where they're waiving the setup fees, and it's only $1,000 a month. There's no contract to it whatsoever, which is the best part about it, right? Because now we both have skin in the game. So I'm not here to say, hey, look, Roman, you got to pay me for 12 months and I'm not going to do anything. We're going to start doing this for you from day one. So do you want to use Visa or MasterCard for that?
Maybe a little bit later. I'm at the roof right now. I don't have my card on me.
You don't have your card with you?
No.
You leave your wallet in your car or what?
Yeah, I left it at the office.
You left it at the. Well, the thing is, so right now they're doing that scholarship for you. Obviously, you're not going to want to pay $2,000 a month, so it is $1,000. Who's at the office? Can we give them a call?
I'm not too sure who's there, but yeah, like I said, I just got to get back to these roofers over here. Maybe you can call me back like later when I'm at the office. I'll be there in like an hour or two.
Yeah. So one of the things I don't do, Roman, is I don't do follow-ups. This either makes sense to you or does not. At the end of the day, like, do you want to rank on Google? Do you want more business?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So if you want more business, right, you know you have to rank on Google. Like this completely makes sense to you, correct?
Makes sense. Yep.
Okay. So right now they're doing the scholarship for you, right? They're going to give you $1,000 on your setup fee waived. They're going to waive $1,000 a month, right? And here's the best part about that scholarship is if you grow and you decide I want 40 crews, 50 crews, it's never going to increase on your price. You're going to get to keep that scholarship, right? So I understand you're busy and you got to get going, but at the end of the day, you need more leads. You need more calls. You want more calls. So what doesn't make sense?
I gotta go. Click. That's what happens.
There you go. I mean, but at the end of the day, it's either hang up or give me your card.
Yeah,
right.
For sure. It's always like I probably would have hung up on you like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, and it happens. The thing is again, I'm closing about 20 of the 100 people I talk to. Yeah. I would say if I talk to 100 people, I'm closing 2025. About 2025 are hanging up on me well before 10 minutes. Like they're like, "Hey, Roman, what's up? Hey, it's Ballin. I have to click like right away, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So you got to be realistic about this. But you know, and that was good. I'm glad you didn't just buy it. Like
those are all the questions I ask. That's what I run into a lot. If I get them talking.
Mm-hmm.
That's all the stuff I get.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, follow up.
So one thing that's okay. So there's two things that's really helped with follow up. One is saying that I don't do follow-ups. And here's why. I don't do follow-ups because you and I both know you're not going to answer the phone. You're going to get busy. You're going to forget about it. This is going to happen. You're busy now. You're busy then. It doesn't matter. And they will agree with you. And then the other thing that I do is really good. If you would have been a real like roofer in San Diego and I happened to read off one of your competitors, and let's say it was like Cowboys Roofing, and you're like, oh, I hate that guy. Or like I just somehow pick up on it. At the end of the day, I was like, look, Roman, it's not a big deal to me. I work with one roofer per city. So I'm only going to work with one person in San Diego. I have a meeting with Cowboy Roofing in 2 hours anyway. So completely understand if you don't have your wallet. And do you know how quick you're going to find that wallet in your truck? It works because it works better when they're not so vocal about their competitor. Cause sometimes they'll literally be like, F that guy. He's fake. He doesn't even have a license. He's terrible. He does shoddy work. that's what that works pretty good. But if they're like, if you hear that, like that little like, oh, cowboy roofing or something under their breath, dude, because they don't think you said it because they said it was their competitor. Works like a charm. So if you can get that, and again, this is like a guess. It's a shot in the dark. It's going to happen, but more than likely, your customers' competitors are going to be the ones with the biggest reviews or the most amount of reviews, right? Because that's who's taking all the business.
Yeah.
So,
Gotcha. Thank you. I appreciate that. I learned a lot from that.
Yeah.